Good afternoon, students. Hope you must be doing well. In my first video, I have discussed about the methodology of writing narrative composition. I have given some tips to make our writing a bit stronger and to score well. In this video, I would like to discuss a sample of narrative composition. The question is, we can never know how a man feels until we have walked in his shoes. Narrate a personal experience which brings out the truth of this saying. As I always discuss in the class, whenever we get a question like this in compositions, we have to find out the content words. The content words are the words which take most of the meaning in the sentence. So in this question, the content word is nothing but the idiom. The idiom is, the full idiom is, we can find out the idiom that we can never know how a man feels until we have walked in his shoes. So at the outset, I would like to give the meaning of this idiom. Walk in someone's shoes means trying to understand their life by living it. We must understand his experiences, challenges, thought processes, etc. And the full idiom is, before you judge a man, walk a mile in his shoes. In effect, it is a reminder to practice empathy. I have also discussed this word and I have differentiated between sympathy and empathy. Empathy is one of the characteristic features of a person, which means the ability to understand and share the feelings of another. So unless and until we understand the meaning of this idiom, it would be difficult to answer this question. But once we understand, we may score well. So for this, we can have a rough work, and we can also do this during this examination that I have tried my best to make you understand. In some points, I have discussed this composition. First point is introduction. In introduction, we may write, this is as it is a sample. You cannot don't try to copy this, but you can have a reference. So in introduction, we may write, I felt important for my class teacher. I had been made the class monitor for the absence of Vikram. Vikram is the actual class monitor. So as he was absent that day, so I have been made the class representative. Second point is, as the second period was free, the boys grew restless and started talking with each other. The principal reprimanded me, which made me feel miserable. With the help of these points, we may write the paragraphs. The first paragraph or the introductory paragraph can be written like that. Second paragraph, the hints have been given. Point number 3, I could not have my breakfast because of an assignment given by the maths teacher. So we can elongate this paragraph, we can amplify this paragraph. Number 4, I lost my friend Prakash because I had given his name for talking. This is one of the situations that the speaker has faced. Next point is, by the end of the day, I was both mentally and physically exhausted. So this point can be amplified. How did you feel exhausted both mentally and physically? Number 6, where we can write the conclusion, I realized the truth that and dot dot dot. These 6 points can be amplified and we can write a good narrative composition on the given question. In order to help you, I have written the introduction part. Hope it will help you. I have time and again informed in the class that maximum students do not write the caption or the title, which is a must for any kind of composition. Whether you write narrative, expository, reflective, or any other type of composition. So here I have given 2 titles. You may opt for any one. I have written the first title, Experience Teaches More Than Wisdom. The second title is Experience is the Best Master. So if you remember the tips that I have given during my first video, that whenever we are going to start, our first paragraph or introductory paragraph must grab the attention of the readers. So as an example, I have mentioned here, let me read out for you. Congrats, John, yelled my friend Prakash as the school bell sounded the end of the first period. I thanked him and waved the boys to maintain silence, for the teacher had just departed. Earlier in the day, my class teacher, Mr. Ferguson, had made me the class monitor, for Vikram, our class monitor, was absent. I suddenly felt elated and ecstatic and very important. So elated means extremely happy. Ecstatic is also having the same meaning. The position of a class monitor seemed very dignified and prestigious to me. This was for the fellow students obeyed Vikram's commands, not wishing to displease and disappoint him, as he could always put them in trouble. So this can be our introductory touch. I repeat, do not try to copy this, but you may have a reference or you can refer this to write your narrative composition. Like this, we may write 5 or 6 paragraphs with the help of the points that I have discussed. So take it as the assignment. This composition must be written by you people, and I am going to add one more question as an assignment. The second question is, narrate an experience when you took on a responsibility in your school that you usually would not, and you were pleasantly surprised at the outcome. So you may also give the same heading, no problem, or if you want to change the caption, no problem, but make it clear that whatever caption you are giving, it must be relevant and suggestive to our composition. So these 2 assignments must be completed in your English 1 note. Do not forget to complete this, because the more we practice, the more we learn. In fact, practice makes a person perfect. I hope the tips and the sample in these 2 videos will help you to deal with the narrative composition properly. Thank you and have a nice time.